Hello, my name is Dychronic, Joe's here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be talking about the weekly reset for Destiny 2 on March 26, 2019. Today is going to be a very special day because it is the first instance of Iron Banner in Season 6, Season of the Drifter. If you did not know, every single season, the Iron Banner comes around 3 to 4 times depending on the length of the season, because the length actually does change for some reason. He comes 3 to 4 times where you can play Iron Banner. It's a very highly competitive power-enabled event where your power actually matters, and you need to be the highest power to do the most damage and receive the least damage, and there's a bunch of interesting rewards along the way. So I'm going to show you the weekly reset. We're going to go ahead and start with Lord Saladin himself. So going through it, there's a lot of different things in his inventory. First off, all the bounties have slightly changed. First of all, they're all measured in percentages. Some of them are not even there anymore. For example, the orbs one is completely gone, which I find amazing. Some of the other ones, like I think the headshot one is gone. But there's a bunch of them that have been changed and have been outfitted with new kind of things. For example, this one's going to be ability kills, but also supers give you bonuses, and higher level opponents are also giving you bonuses. This one is for like weapons, but you know, higher level opponents also give you bonuses. Lots of interesting stuff like this across the bounties, which I definitely think is probably a better thing, but I'll have to wait and see exactly how difficult or how long it takes to do each one of them. As far as the weapons and armor go, all of these weapons and armor are tied to their specific bounties. So this is a maneuver warfare, this is maneuver warfare. Just look at the bounty above it, and that's how you get each one of these items. In case you're missing one of these particular items, like if you're just missing the chest piece, maybe you could just random roll this thing until you get what you need, or you can go and work on Victory Banner. As far as the rolls that the weapons have currently, Orange War-Wings Maul, a single shot grenade launcher. I have no idea what the roll that's good for this, although random rolls do exist in his random packages. So if you wanted to get those, that is for you. And then you have an Outlaw Kill Clip SMG for 900 RPM lightweight frame SMG, which seems pretty good, but I prefer the 600 RPM higher range one, to be completely honest. And also SMGs are really not that powerful. As far as the rolls on everything else goes, you can kind of see them as we go along. They're really nothing too bombastic, but you know, they're all right. Next up, let's talk about the pursuits. There's 2 pursuits here to purchase for from the Lord Saladin himself. You got the Iron Burden, decreases your power level by 100 while participating in the Iron Banner. That allows you to get certain triumphs. For example, the Wizen Rebuke. It's a very special weapon in your triumph section. I'll show you in a little bit. You can get that only from killing like 500 enemies while under power, and then this emblem tracks the number of enemies you kill while under power, which is a special emblem for the event. And to get this, you have to actually complete all of the bounties on a specific character. So it does require all the bounties to get this one at least. So as far as Iron Banner goes, you got a couple of different triumphs for 0 triumph score, for getting like Iron Banner packages, to getting the complete armor set and getting kills in matches and whatnot. And then lastly, you have the Wizen Rebuke one, which is going to be getting 500 kills while under the influence of Iron Burden, which is 100 power under, by the way, which makes it really difficult. And then that rewards the Wizen Rebuke, which is a masterwork curated Wizen Rebuke, which is the highest damage archetype fusion rifle in the game. So if you guys want a higher power fusion rifle, if you haven't gotten it ready, it's there for you. Moving on to the regular weekly reset, we have the Nightfalls for you. First off, we got Garden World, which is going to be that big purple Cyclops at the end. This one has a chance of dropping the Universal Wave Function exotic ship, which the picture does not do it justice. This ship is actually kind of cool because it has moving holographic little cubes that move around. I've never gotten one yet, but I've seen it on other people. You have the Corrupted, which gives you the 540 Horror's Least Pulse Rifle, which, you know, pulse rifles at 540 are very, very fast fire rate. If you like the faster fire rate, like Jorum's Claw, I think it's called, the Iron Banner version, that's another option for you, which is a pretty decent roll for 540s. And lastly, you have the Inverted Spire, the big Minotaur-like dude at the end, and this one came with the beta, and he drops the Trichromatic Ghost Shell, which is an exotic ghost shell I don't have. Highest scoring is going to be the Corrupted for sure. Inverted Spire is definitely going to be your fastest. The heroic modifier this week will be Solar Singe, so all of your Vanguard strikes and heroic whatevers will be Solar Singe, and today is going to be Blackout and Brawler. As for the daily heroic story missions, Ice and Shadow, the fastest possible mission that I know of, so if you want to do daily heroic story missions, the option is there for you. The weekly rotating Crucible playlist is obviously going to be Iron Banner or 6v6 control. So if you want to go out there and play some Iron Banner, go out there. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of people that are under leveled. You might want to have a couple of good times in there if you just want to mess people up. The Flashpoint this week will be taking place on Nessus, so complete Lost Sectors, public events, and heroic adventures on Nessus, as well as the heroic adventure right here for powerful gear, in case you wanted to do the Flashpoint and get those powerful rewards. The Dreaming City this week is at its middling curse, so in case you wanted to do that special story mission that week, or you just wanted to get Dreaming City stuff done, or you just want to get lots of really fast, pretty easy to do powerful rewards, the Dreaming City is there for you. As for the Ascendant Realm this week, I'm a bit confused on what exactly it is. I believe this week is the last one in the cycle, the one where you have to run through the whole set of lots of stuff, snipers, shriekers, dick walls, platforms that spin and drop, and those knights are chasing you the whole time. The really long one, I think it's this week, and that one takes place inside this one, the Chamber of Starlight. Either that or that's next week and there's something else this week, but I cannot remember. As for Escalation Protocol this week, last week was the Ikelo Shotgun. If you missed it, it comes back in like 4 more weeks. This week is the SMG, and next week will be the Sniper Rifle. And of course, friendly reminder to go visit the Spider in case you wanted to get his powerful gear. Next up, let's talk about Eververse. She's got a couple of interesting items here across the bottom. I'm gonna, of course, just kind of go across the bottom in case you're interested in each one of them. You can see the name, see if you're missing it. I'll take a look at the exotics. The Hissing Ghost Shell is gonna be an Omni Telemetry one. So this one actually looks really cool in my opinion. I definitely like it. It has the Trials like eyes on it. That actually like shift every once in a while. Yeah, it changes from ghost to the next little trial symbol, which I thought was really cool, but it doesn't have really great perks. It's an Omni Telemetry and a bunch of random mods on it, so it definitely doesn't fit anything that I really need. For the class items, again, the ornaments here will always be specific to your class. I'm a Titan, so I see the Titan one. As far as the bottom row goes here, you've got the new Prospector, which in my opinion actually looks pretty cool, so I would recommend this if you use the Prospector. Kind of looks like a nice little portal vibe to it. You've got the thing here for the Last Man Standing, which is one of the new shotguns, which I really love the look that they gave these ones. It's like a little take in this, in the barrel here. I love the new look of all these. And across the bottom, we got a couple interesting ones. For example, Warbrick, which looks a lot like Bloodtooth or Bloodless or something. Actually might look really nice on different shaders. Ooh, okay, well, this looks very weird. I thought it was gonna be more red, but it's more greenish black. Very odd. As far as everything else goes, there's no more 4-star bounty, there's no more prismatic matrix. The bundles are the same as they have been before. I'm just gonna quickly pop in, show you each one of these. This is just gonna be the pulse rifle, I think. This one is gonna be the auto rifle. This one is going to be the Thorn. So if you wanted to get the Thorn, what's this thing called? Ornament. I've been speaking too fast. And then lastly, you just have a regular package with nothing really special to it. Loot box opening, class item blaze! Oh my god. I'm never gonna get my Titan to the max. Like, he was so close, but no, never gonna get to the max. Oh, close! As for Benedict Cumberbatch, the 9940th, we got a couple of really bad items. I'm gonna scroll across here in case you're interested. The armor pieces obviously are up to your discretion, and the swords always suck, because swords right now just suck. Honestly, Bungie, you really need to take a look at swords. They're too high risk and low reward. You need to make them like the Raised Lighter used to be. That was a nice option. Moving on to Hawthorne's inventory. I got a couple little items here. I wonder if I can get a class. No class item. Moving on to the inventory of Hawthorne, we got a couple of things like Blind Wells, Assistant Crucible, and Raids with the clanmates, and Gambit Prime in case you're interested. And for the weekly raid challenge, we have Keep Out, which is going to be the vault encounter for the Last Wish raid. Basically, keep those yellow health knights out of the center circle by putting one person in each one of those little room sections to basically kill off the knights. It's not that difficult, but you have to be paying attention and dump on that knight as soon as you see it. To each their own is going to be, I believe, the boss of the Scourge of the Past raid, where each person has to shoot one of those shield generators at least once per phase. So if one of you shoots 2 of those and destroys 2 of those, it'll say challenge failed. Moving on to Ada's inventory, gonna be showing all the little dailies and stuff that she has for option. Pause the video in case you're interested. As for her weapon frame, she has actually something different for once. We got the machine gun frame, which is gonna be a Volander weapon. We got the auto rifle, which is also a Volander weapon. We got the bow frame, which is the Tsunami. Yes, the Tsunami shader is the only thing I'm missing, so I'm so glad that the one of them at least is here. So in case you're interested in any one of these for the shaders or for the weapons or the rolls or whatever, they are there for you if you want them. As for the Drifter, I would like to mention that if you haven't already, make sure you pick up your Allegiance packages. On each one of the characters you have finished an Allegiance quest line on, go to the Drifter or go to Ikora, depending on which Allegiance you pick, and you'll be able to get a nice little package of reward. You get one of these every single week, including, I think that's a powerful reward, the helmet there. You get a powerful reward and you get their Allegiance bundle, which for the Drifter is one of each synth, which I think is nice. Outside of that, you know, he has standard stuff. There's really nothing really to show about him. I just wanted to go here and talk about the little Legion stuff. For the most part, I don't think I'm going to be including the Drifter in my weeklies anymore. But that's pretty much it. That is the weekly reset for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to be spending my time with this Well, this looks like a sexual device, to be honest, or a jackhammer, but it could be one and the same. But that's it. That's the video for guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy. My name has been Dychronic, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.